Hey guys, Tarek here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Playing for today's opponent in the north, we have HERMES playing as OKW, immediately going for Overwatch. Same story for Mee Mee Cute. Also as OKW with Overwatch immediately locked in. Facing off against them, we have WebsterBolek playing as Brits, who has special weapons, Vanguard, and Royal Engineers. And Pineapple, the fruit dude, also has Brits, who has Royal Engineers, Mobile Assault, and Lend-Lease Assault. In terms of rankings here, I've got them. Oops. Did not want that alt tab to work. I'm on the 1920 by 1080. I had the crash for this one earlier, so I had to resize it. HERMES, rank 93, Mee Mee Cute 58, Pineapple 15, and WebsterBolek 25. For this one, all random action. Skirmishes across the map, starting things off. Mee Mee Cute trying to push into the fuel region. He's making a dash through the centre. Has left this side a little bit exposed, but WebsterBolek. Okay, gotta push back into the centre now. I've got a Vickers inside the building, getting the suppression cooking. Navy cover doesn't quite have the angle though. That tree blocking the sight. And HERMES managing to disengage from the center. About a third of his health gone from that squad now though, so gonna drop miles quite quickly in the next engagement. But overall, pretty slow start. Neither team really try to commit to anything here. It's like long, slow engagements. Another push in from Mee Mee Cute. Because spins around. No suppression though. Squad has close to distance. Let's go. Okay, tech truck down, I was going to say. Incendiary grenades coming through.
Your sniper's trained.
Sternpie is waiting. I'm just spring a bit of an ambush here. Briefly peeking around the corner. Wrapping around the long way though. Going to go for Pineapple section. But we do have another section out the back there. He swings around. But there's way too much DPS up close for the Sternpies. Now they charge in. Or not. Curious moves there. I think if he just closed the distance, that would have gone quite well for him. Instead, trying to do like half measures. Because it would have had the effect, right? This squad would have had to close the distance, so maybe they'd be out of range. Or, you know, maybe they'd have to fire on the move, which they're not super good at, so...
Good news. The ability is ready
But instead, by running out and then running back, it just... Yeah, that was really bad. From Mee Mee Cute with the Sternpie usage. Do have Jaeger lights coming in for Mee Mee Cute. So only 2 folks into Jaeger light. Did hear the sniper firing before. From WebsterBolek. Reveals the Jaeger lights anyway. Not going to try go for the super early counter snipe. G43 popping now. Both of the OKW players going for battle group, which is usually not a good sign. Like, you know, I can understand you don't really need a Lux or a Puma most of the time in these 2v2 scenarios up against the Brit player. You know, AEC isn't an anti-infantry threat like the T70 is, so you don't desperately need to push that away with your own light vehicle, but the Walking Stuka is just such a powerhouse in 2v2. Even if you get it at the super early timing. So, it's a missed opportunity, but it is random, so you know. Nice howitzer fire coming in on the cutoff there. is in some trouble though. Fox Trinity is swarming from every angle here, jumping out. Sending a grenade onto the building, tiny bit late. And Vickers gets out of there, but either way, the Double Brit team getting forced all the way back here. Good aggressive push there from the Double Axis team. Sniper though continuing to be a nuisance for the Axis for sure. Mee Mee Cute going for an infantry support gun next. Interesting. I was maybe expecting a second Jaeger light.
Support gun ready for action.
Hermes also going for the Jaeger light. So, you know, Sniper is not going to have an easy time of things. With multiple Jaeger lights running around, have to worry about those ambushes from camouflage. One set up right here for Hermes. But when you're trying to do a maneuver like this, it generally helps if you've got like a squad baiting, something like that. Which is not the case currently, but this could actually work out okay. Maybe a little bit further away than you would hope here. For the counter sniper opportunity. Here we go, Jaeger lights going through. Not missed. Were they, did they? I think they might have been moving though, right as the G43 did its crit. Which could explain why they didn't kill the sniper there. So it looked like two rifle shots connected. Oh, speaking of connected, Fox Trinity is going down there. But yeah, the Jaeger light sniper rifle has a 90% accuracy penalty when firing on the move. So it can get shots on, but it's quite rare. So something to be aware of with the Jaeger lights, whereas I believe Pathfinders don't. I believe they're more like roughly 50% accuracy, like a lot of other rifles.
Supply half track is ready for orders.
So something to keep in mind. I'm going for those Jaeger light counter snipe situations. Got a tank hunter section out from WebsterBolek. Nice to see. I'm personally looking forward to returning to some tank hunter infantry section strategies. Once the cooldown gets changed from 2 minutes to something a bit more reasonable. We can pump out 2 of them in quick succession around this timing. Now up close and personal with the Fox Grenadiers. Jaeger lights nowhere to be seen. Sniper getting a couple shots in. And you see, you know, if it's completely uncontested, it can have a pretty easy run of things. Do quite a lot of damage driving right close, and you know, get some main gun hits with the low scatter. Can be pretty effective. Speaking of effective, Vickers. Oh, just getting the suppression on. She's trying to call in for the incendiary grenade. Decide to disengage though. We got the ISGs raining down.
Causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Do we have a forward sphere? Going to cover the cutoff. Got a mine coming down from Mee Mee Cute. What I was going to say is that maybe Mee Mee Cute could have been going for a Shrek on the stern post. Could be one way to help contain that AEC. Attack round attempt there. Got bolster for Pineapple and WebsterBolek now, so the OKW troops starting to struggle. We need like a concussive grenade or something here. Might be able to squeak out the win. Not gonna take the risk. Understandable. Got some commandos out now for Pineapple. Looks like he just deployed them normally, I think. And Shreya shutting down that attack on the ISG. Second Shreya going to be covering the fuel point on the far end. But yeah, up against double Brits, sometimes it is a bit scary putting your tech trucks on the front line, but no commandos from either of these British players, so less likely to get blasted down by the airstrikes. And there goes the Vickers. One benefit of going for this kind of combination as well is, you know, the boys' AT rifles sound the same as the sniper rifle, so sometimes you can kind of confuse your opponent as to where your sniper is with this kind of combination.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
The AT section getting chased away there. They do have a reasonable anti-infantry performance, roughly similar to a regular 5-man section. I believe I actually at one stage set up some fights between the two on the test range and found out that the AT section had a slight edge in the tests I ran. I didn't run a huge number of them, but I found that quite interesting. They fought head to head. But yeah, obviously they can't fire on the move. This is a bit of a handicap.
Brin guns and Pied launchers can now be used by many units.
Sweeper out there. Getting shot coming through. Big bundle. Oh, big Gammon bomb there. Nearly gets the kill, but not quite. And the Jaegerlights on the run from the Commandos as well. But no super aggressive maneuvers so far. Just a steady work rate. Oh, WebsterBolek switching over to the Piets now in that squad. For 1v1 I found the Piets, I generally didn't like them. I don't know what the case is in 2v2. 1v1 I'd very occasionally get them if I was like really in a jam for anti-tank, if I'd lost an anti-tank gun or something like that. I just needed the extra bit, but otherwise, you know, the AT rifles do okay. Much better anti-infantry performance on them as well, so... Plus they, you know, kind of accurate at long range. Is it Piet's very, very wayward. Horrible accuracy.
Keep it down. We don't want to attract any patrols.
Long range at least. Sniper though, having a fun time through the center here. No forward retreat point yet on that battle group. Going to be a Panzer IV now for Hermes. Hermes flying a bit of manpower, so is WebsterBolek. Could probably afford to get a engineer or two. Not entirely sure what Webster is up to at the moment. Do you go straight for okay, hammer? Straight for hammer. I was thinking he's. I think you should have a bit more fuel than that. Lights charging in. Hoping to catch the sniper, unsuccessful though. The opportunities are here though for the Jaegerlights to get those counter sniper opportunities. You just have to have quite a lot of patience for it to work out. There's a flank coming in here from Hermes, looking to get something going with the arrival of the Panzer IV. There's a lot of infantry sections though. These false grenadiers are getting chopped up. Got the AT gun back there as well. Panzer IV aiming at the sniper, misses. He takes a beat down, as well as that Hermes losing a Volksgrenadier on retreat there. Second Panzer IV from Mee Mee Cute coming in, also taking an anti-tank gun blasting. But the British players managed to hang in there for the moment. No, skates around the mine there. Got the commandos waiting, ready for an ambush.
A capture point is being overrun.
Spot them here? Yeah, the crawler does end up spotting them. A little bit unfortunate for Pineapple. And now capping on the far side, WebsterBolek.
Stand ready, Kameraden.
Taking a look at VPs. Axis do have a around 50-point lead at this stage, so they're doing just fine. But overall, that was a reasonable timing for the Allies. Double Panzer Force came into the center. They both got blasted out by the anti-tank guns. Didn't have a huge shock factor, and now WebsterBolek's picked up his second anti-tank gun. Stacked on top of the Piet squad, and I originally thought maybe he's going to go straight for the Crocodile, who's still a large amount of command points away from it, because this has been a little bit of a slow-paced game so far. But he's actually going to go for the Centaur, which, you know, if he can keep it alive, is a very wise choice up against double Overwatch with their sector assaults. It's a lot of planes, so you're going to need that anti-air. These tank guns escorting the Centaur here. Bit of a push coming in from the infantry as well. The Raketen moving in though. Infantry switches their focus fire onto it though, doing some reasonable damage. Here comes the Panzer IV. Takes a shot from the AT gun. Oh, takes another one on the exit there. Centaur now taking a Raketen shot. Good bit of damage there from the Centaur. The squad was behind cover. But the flak base rears its head. WebsterBolek has to disengage. He's still operating smoothly on the fast side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Panzer IV went down over here. Wow, I apologize for missing that. What are we going on at the same time as this attack? Well, there you go. I don't really understand how it could have happened. Maybe tread shot, if I had to guess. Yeah, I apologize for missing that. Once again, Mee Mee Cute trying to like dash in on the sniper. Generally doesn't go super well if just like dashing straight towards them. Maybe if you're coming from the side, a dash can be reasonably helpful. Getting decrewed by the Centaur. Their Centaur, one shot from death though, playing a dangerous game. Well, that slows down the Axis a fair way. Now sniper out from Pineapple as well, in fact. Oh, Webster's lost his sniper. Man, what am I up to? Bad observing. I apologize again.
Ready and waiting. Enemy bastards! Shooting at me!
We're losing a capture point.
Okay, Panzer IV come around the corner here. A little bit risky without a sweeper though. Pretty common mine location. My sweeper's quite a lot further back. Okay, we've got the Jaeger lights over here and camo just waiting. Sniper could be in some trouble in that position. Still very, very close on the VP count. Nice cheese triggering that mine there. Just getting a good flank coming here, but might have a tricky retreat past the Centaur. Easy dodge on that bundle grenade though. Panzer IV a little bit slow getting involved in the action here. Here comes now. This is driving away. Oh, it's going back in. Panzer IV maybe could have got 2 or 3 shots in on the Centaur during that timing, but quite slow mobilizing it, just quite slow overall at the moment. Does have a forward retreat point unlocked now though. Retreating with the Kitten could still go down though. Close call. Stays alive for the moment. Shot on the Jagdpanzer. Got double AT guns right there. Centaur coming in for the block on the rear. Oh, the Jagdpanzer stays alive. A couple bounces and misses. And the Centaur wasn't shooting it on the rear armor, which might have been enough to get the kill. And there goes Centaur, WebsterBolek. Aggressive, but unsuccessful there. Good tread shot attempt though from Pineapple. Oh no, it looks like he lost his AC in that as well though. Ouch. Okay, well, a little bit of a lucky break there for Mee Mee Cute. I think it was like a bounce and 2 misses at the tail end there. Stays alive with that Jagdpanzer. Comet coming in now for Pineapple. WebsterBolek, similar, I believe. Maybe still going the Churchill, though. Still has a lot of manpower spare, though. Maybe could chuck down a cash, given how things are at the moment. And Pineapple's actually found time to go for some Bren Mandos here. Double Bren.
You now have a new Comet tank.
Hard to see from this angle, can't be bothered switching the camera. Either way, nice to see some Bren Mandos. But yeah, he's found a way to like keep churning through his munitions on this commander. Sometimes can be easy to float. He's been active with the mines, the tread shots. Making good use of them so far.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Trench coming down for WebsterBolek, looking to set up a strong position here. Panzer IV just poking in. Have to take aim, seeing this coming here in the trench. And get some nice suppression going because of that.
Where do you want us?
But yeah, certainly slow pace so far to a lot of these moves. Measured pace. Okay, an LFHR here out the back from Hermes. Going to work on the trench. And the Brit team looking to stake their claim on the victory points once again. Repair at work there. Before out for repairs after that. And the Crocodile is ready to rumble. Okay, I'm trying to bait him into the machine gun, I see. Does end up working on the Volksgrenadiers at least. Good work using the rapid maneuvers here, trying to get away with that anti-tank gun. It doesn't end up mattering though.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
It's blasted down. Land mattress coming through, going after the ISG maybe? Not hitting too much though. He's having to retreat through, and there they go. Well done. Oh, the Jaeger light so clumped up there. Big hit from the Comet, now in trouble. Attack ground action maybe? No. The planes coming in from Hermes. Pineapple trying to get away here. chunk of damage coming through. Panzer IV making a bit of a push.
Capture point.
Taking a couple hits from the AT guns. Where are the planes going to target next? Are they going to go after the Piet squad? I'm sure that's what Hermes hopes. Oh, but it doesn't even matter. The AT gun's coming in from the side. Once again, it's the rapid maneuvers on that. Doesn't cost munitions. Them to get into position. Comet coming through, just in case it's needed, is not, and could now go down to the Raketen. Nice attempt. Factory to fire. Didn't get anything done on that first barrage, and Webster floating a huge amount of resources for a very long time now. Going for another Centaur. I mean, you know, they still do probably need a Centaur somewhere between the two of them, but what is he hoping to build? So many resources floating. Either way, behind that push, Axis setting up the triple cap. That does often happen with sector assault, because it forces off both your infantry and your vehicles. You just have to concede so much territory. It's superior territory control. It's kind of like greater than the sum of its parts in that way.
Centaur attack tank ready and waiting for orders.
Better than the anti-tank strafe and the anti-infantry strafe. The synergy is very strong. Anti-everything. Good Vickers positioning here. Baiting him in once again. WebsterBolek. Got the Centaur coming across as well. FH still hasn't got a kill yet. I don't think he's fired it after that first shot. This is kind of bad. So we're trying to switch angles here. It's going to be barraging the machine gun again. We've got the land mattress coming into the center. Not hitting too much. Looks like he decrewed that, right? Because he had 2 kills on that earlier. That's what I thought at least. Uh-oh. Centaur in some trouble. Did say war speed enabled. Did not activate it though. Double AT guns, can they get revenge? Yes! Jagdpanzer not so lucky this time, and down it goes. Oh, but good hit from the Howie there.
Our forward position has been destroyed.
Oh, way out the back here on the howitzer. Okay. How do they have sight of that though? Well, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's a second land mattress from Pineapple. Okay, one of them at 7, the other at 1. Man, I was so confused. I was like, where is this concentrated fire operation? Taking out the howitzer with it though. Triple AT guns now for Webster.
Enemy threatening a capture
On
point.
them very low. Loses that machine gun rather.
Lost to enemy action.
Finally, unfortunate timing. Trying to go for the pickup. Crocodile has other ideas. Doesn't even get away with the machine gun after all that trouble as well. Squad down. Centaur, Crocodile rather, gets some really good hits with the main gun. 8 kills already. Yeah, one thing that can be tricky facing against the King Tiger is if you don't have sight something providing you with some long-range sight, so you can get damage on it with your anti-tank guns or your tank destroyers
Section is waiting for orders.
without having to get blasted by his main gun with your infantry having a spot for it. In this case, you know, with the infantry sections, pyrotechnics upgrades, so very handy. Okay, here come the planes. Gonna go hunting. Oh, don't even need it. Panzer finishes the job, and there goes the crocodile. So WebsterBolek,
Unit is ready for action.
the armor preservation hasn't really been there so far. A bit reckless on that front. Push back here. Oh, we're coming into the danger zone though with the comets. Don't think the planes are quite flown off the map yet. Takes a good chunk of damage. Nearly takes down the Jaeger lights though. Close call. Safe to come back into the zone though. The only plane that's loitering now is the anti-tank plane, so as long as you don't come in there with a tank, should be fine. Yeah, the way that those planes work is, even though you know the circle's still there, if they don't target anything, wow. You got the Bremandos. For a long enough time, they just fly off the map. They don't hang around the whole time. They kind of time out, so you can come back in. But it always pays to keep an ear out for the planes, because by the same token, sometimes if they come in for their second pass quite late, then they can still be flying around even once the ability is worn off. So yeah, don't takes a bit of awareness to play against the planes. Sector assaults, too close to air support. Always keep an ear out for them if they're flying around. You are still potentially in trouble. Well, behind this, the sector assault planes have been once again pushing the Allies way off the map. The loss of the crocodile also very painful.
Squad, listen up.
Try to bait the sniper in here, Jaeger lights. And there we go, get the job done. Nicely executed. So that's exactly what you need. A little bit of patience. Hopefully bait them in with something else. Maybe in the early game it's quite, maybe a bit more obvious about the baits, but half an hour into a match you're probably not going to be thinking about that quite so much. Okay, WebsterBolek pushing back out. He's got the triple anti-tank guns up against this King Tiger. 10 kills on that thing already. And he bounces 3 shots in a row. Heartbreak for Webster. Try to recrew the machine gun. Does have the half track here for reinforcements. 4 shots in a row. And then a miss. The T-gun goes down in the meantime. Overs and machine gun blasting away here. Centaur coming in from the side. That keeps things safe. The T-gun speeding out. KT didn't even take a scratch. That push did not work out at all for Webster. We're getting busy with the land mattress. Hitting too much though. Double land mattress in fact. Raining down, but only got 1 kill between both of them. Is that a fresh howitzer or is that the base howitzers? Just the base howitzer. Axis holding on in the centre. Allies do have a little bit of an army size lead at the moment. You can see Pineapple pretty much at the pop cap limit after fielding this Firefly now, so do have a slight army size edge. Let's see if they can convert that into some map control. rebuild on the sniper as well from Pineapple. Uh-oh. No.
Capture point.
Okay.
They're trying to take it.
Safe. Not rotating. So is the Jagdpanzer though in combat. Not full health, at risk of taking engine damage from a
Gun
Faust.
is not crude. Not anymore.
Just on the run there. Did get them neutralized though. Points are draining against the allies fast. Briefly had For the Fatherland activated there as Hermes tried to make a bit of a push. Both the Axis players are floating a huge amount of resources at the moment. Could easily field themselves an extra tank or two. But at the moment, they're in the driver's seat. Brit players on the back foot. King Tiger. Tough.
100 points left.
Tough to fight back against. Engine critical now though.
Let's be off. Engineers reporting.
But now the triple cap ticking against the allies down to 91. The Lights once again waiting, looking for the counter snipe opportunity.
We have 75 points remaining.
KT this time from Mee Mee Cute. Spinning through that float finally. Nice to see a booby trap on the point there as well. Good idea.
Damned enemies trying to
That
take a
might not
point
end
from
up
us.
working though, thanks to the engineers. LAT gun's going to work on the King Tiger. One of them actually getting through for a change.
But we've only got 50 points left.
And this King Tiger coming in for a deep flank. Didn't have the sweepers out, which is a bit risky. There's some mines down here, but luckily for him there are not. And going to use this opportunity to go for a very deep, in fact, double sector assault here. Do have the Centaur on the field, but that's 8 planes. That's a lot of planes for it to have to shoot through.
Enemy action has destroyed our forward
Firefly
position.
immediately in some deep trouble. Players on the run here. A little bit slow getting out of the danger zone though, especially with that Centaur. Could take a second attack pass from the anti-tank planes. Still not quite out of the zone. Depends which ones he shot down, the anti-infantry or the anti-tank.
We're losing a capture point.
It's one pass there. So there's still 2 or 3 planes left. Not for long. Okay, so Centaur making a pretty good job taking down all those planes. Did end up taking quite a lot of extra damage from that second pass, but here we go. And now the Brit team are looking to push back out, but once again, that's what I talked about. Even though those planes didn't really do too much, you know, a good chunk of damage, but the guys didn't lose any units, I don't think. Did cost them a lot of territory control. And now they're having to push back out into, you know, more well-formed positions. Perhaps there's sandbags, machine guns set up. Make that push back so much harder. Oh, there goes the sniper, King Tiger with the big hit. Okay, push. Drop the Bren there. The troops going down.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
And there's the AT gun as well, WebsterBolek. Doesn't have much to support with at the moment. Being overwhelmed here. Yagpan's on the charge. Here goes the M3. Firefly doing its best. But the Allies finally throw in the towel. Well, yeah, not a particularly action-packed match, especially during the early phases. Quite a lot of, like sandbags, small pushes in, nothing too aggressive. Slow command points in the early stages. Heated up towards the end. WebsterBolek with pretty bad armor preservation overall, though. Like 2 of those centaurs and the crocodile were quite easy to avoid losses. And trying to go for this like half-track style play, but just didn't end up working out. King Tiger's armor is too sturdy. Pineapple doing his best with the land mattresses, but they're just they're not that effective. And the double planes, as I said, even though they didn't do like a huge amount of damage, I think most occasions they didn't get like any kills or anything. Just lead to so much territory control every time you activate them. So yeah, GG, well played, Axis. Take this one. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.